Good morning, everyone. This is part 2 of our mathematical modeling lesson, which I'm also calling the coin toss experiment. So for part 1, we were starting with one object. This time we're starting with 50, and we're going to be removing our heads-up objects. Okay? So just like part 1, you're going to be filling out this table either in the Google Doc or on a piece of paper. You don't have to print this out. You could just create your own on a piece of paper. And then you're going to be, again, graphing our data. So we've got the trial number and the number of objects at the start of the trial, just like for part 1. And again, same discussion questions, but this time we have slightly different data, so your answers should be a little different. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And you can be doing this on your own, or you can just follow along with my data. So I've got my 50 coins. You can use M&Ms or Skittles. And I'm shaking these up in my hand, but you could shake them up in a cup. Okay, let's see what we got. So I'm taking out all the heads. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so I've got 24 coins removed. So I'm going to write that number here on my table. I had 24 coins that landed heads up, and then to say the number of objects at the start of my second trial, I'm going to go 50 minus 24 will be 26. Or you could count the number of tails up coins that you've got. Okay, so now I've got my 26 coins. I'm going to put those in my hand again, shake them up, see what happens. Now, how many coins do you think should land heads up? Ooh, I got this stack. Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I've got 16 landed heads up. 26 minus 16 is 10. I should have 10 left. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, how many do you think should land heads up? But this is an experiment, so we have random data. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 landed heads up. That means 5 are tails down, and at the start of trial 4, I've got 5 coins. Shake them up, put them down. Okay, only 1 was heads up, so now I have 4. Shake them up. And it looks like 3 of these are heads up. This one's a weird one. 3 were heads up. That means I only have 1 left. We're going to shake it, see if it's heads up or not. Okay, it's not, so I get 1 again. 1 more time. And it's heads up now. So for trial number 8, I don't have any coins, so we don't have a trial number 8. Okay. So this is my data. You could collect your own data, or you can use my data. And then you're going to graph this data on graph number 2. Okay, so just like yesterday, or just like part 1, we're going to only be using these first 2 columns to graph the data. We're going to be using trial number as our x-axis values, and number of objects at the start of the trial as our y values. So for example, our first point will be 1, 50. I'm going to go here's 1 and then up to 50. And that's our first point. So what you're going to do is graph the rest of this data or graph your own data and then answer these discussion questions. All right? I look forward to seeing you at office hours. Please let me know if you have any questions.